After purchasing your new LG gas range, installation and service must be performed by an authorized licensed installer, service agency, or the gas supplier. You should never handle, perform, service, or attempt to install any gas connections or gas lines for your safety. All LG gas ranges are set up for natural gas use, but can be converted to LP gas setup depending on your household needs. The LP conversion kit, which includes the required parts and instructions, is provided with your LG gas range, which can be found attached on the back of your oven. Your installation requirements should be expressed to the installer before they begin installation, and be sure to remove all packaging materials that came with your LG gas range. An anti-tip bracket comes with your range along with the template and instructions. Determine the final location of the range before attempting to install the bracket. Place the bracket on the floor with the bracket edge against the rear wall. If the range does not reach the rear wall, align the back edge of the bracket with the rear panel of the range and its final location. The bracket must be screwed to either the floor or rear wall. To install onto wood floors, use the screws provided to secure the bracket using the pair of marked holes. For concrete floors, use a concrete bit. Drill a 5/32 pilot hole 2 inches deep into the concrete at the center of each of the marked holes. Use the screws provided to secure the brackets into the floor. For rear wall installation, use the 2 screws provided to secure the bracket using the pair of marked holes at the LOC-C location, as shown here. The screws must enter into a wood steel plate. If the wall contains any metal studs or similar materials, then the floor must be used. If you prefer, have your technician set this up as well. On the lower back part of your LG gas range oven, there is a gas regulator valve. This valve needs to be in the vertical position. Check for this valve by pulling the valve protector off from the regulator and confirm that the valve is in the open vertical position. If not, flip to the open vertical position. Reattach the protector. Before putting your range into its cavity space, use a wrench to adjust the rear leg so that the oven range countertop matches and is flush with your counters. Turning clockwise raises the legs, and counterclockwise lowers it. Then slide the oven range into its position and adjust the front legs as necessary to level your oven range. You are now ready to plug in your LG gas range. When the unit is plugged in, the control panel will illuminate and emit a tone or sound. Press the clear off button to reset the panel. Set the clock by pressing the clock button. Enter time by using the numeric keypad and press start. We're going to assemble the surface burners and caps. Align the holes on each burner with the spark igniter at each position so that the igniter can pass through. Place the appropriate size cap over each burner and make sure they sit correctly, or you may experience uneven flames and/or poor ignition. To ignite each burner, do so by turning the knobs in front to the light position. You will hear it clicking and the flame will appear. Do this for each one and make sure the flames are even all the way around. If the flames are uneven, turn off the burners, wear heat-resistant gloves, or wait for the burners to cool and readjust the burner caps. Once the burners are seated, set the grates on the cooktop. For the oven, set the oven racks to your desired position. When first operating your new LG gas range oven, you may notice a smoky odor, which is normal for a new oven and will dissipate over time. LG recommends running a self-clean cycle for a minimum of 2 hours before initial use to help speed up this process. Please watch our video on using self-clean for further details and thorough instructions. Thank you for watching our customer support video. We hope you enjoy your LG experience.